What's going on, guys? One love out to everybody. We got UFC Fight Night, Lemos versus Andrade. Quick prediction here, breakdown, guys. Not gonna spend too long on this at all. I know I'm kind of supposedly late, as I had a lot of things going on. A lot of we all have our life experiences and journey that we're going through. So we have to just work out some things, and yeah. So basically, subscribe to this channel, leave a thumbs up, support the channel. You can check out my PayPal, you can leave a donation, you can check out Patreon account for all the face-off predictions, prop bets, and that's about it. We're going to jump into this. Not going to spend too long. I'm going to go through it real quick, to be honest with you. First fight here, Danberry versus Mike Jackson. Man, Mike Jackson still in there. I thought he wasn't going to fight in UFC anymore. Barry here, looks like he has like a karate base there. He has little hands. Can get sloppy at times with technique. Mike Jackson, remember he fought CM Punk back then. He does have hands though, mostly kickboxing matches we see. Yeah, so this is a tricky one here, man, because I wouldn't sleep on Mike Jackson, to be honest with you, because he does, can throw the hands. Barry has more of a traditional kind of martial arts style there, but I'm going to go with Barry, but to be honest with you, be very careful. And because Mike Jackson could probably win the fight, man. Both guys going to want more to stand up more. In my opinion, both guys are more stand-up guys, but be careful with this one, man, because like I said, Mike Jackson could pull off a win here, man. But I'm going to go with Barry here. I'm going to say Barry by KO/TKO in the first round, guys. Definitely not confident in this one, all right? Marcin Prachnio versus Philipe Lins. I'm going to take Lins here. I feel Lins is just more sharper with the technique. Marcin has a karate base too, but he gets sloppy and he's mostly kicking, and his boxing, his punches are not as great as Lins. Lins is has better boxing. I feel Lins' movement is a little better. Marcin has movement, but I feel Lins is a little more technical and more experienced too. So I'm going to go with Philipe Lins here for the win. I'm going to say Philipe Lins by KO/TKO in the first round, and I'm not confident. Preston Parsons versus Evan Elder. Parson here took short notice against D-Rod. You guys remember that fight. Has a grappling base, mostly want to grapple, not much knockouts. I don't think he have any knockouts at all. Striking doesn't look bad. Durable guy will push forward. Took the fight on short notice. He actually didn't look bad. It was giving D-Rod a little bit of problems there for a little while. Like I said, he will look for takedowns and look for the submission, right? His opponent here, Evan Elder, from what I see from him, kind of ride his chin kind of high up in the air. Can get sloppy at time, and he looks to wrestle you. But he looks like his fundamentals, basics, it doesn't look that great. It looks like he has holes, from what I see. I'm going to go with Parson here for the win. I'm going to say Parson by submission, guys, in the first round, and I'm not confident. All right. Aori Qileng versus Cameron Els. Orin here, straightforward guy, durable, stays on you. Will look for the takedowns. I mean, this guy's not a bad fighter. His opponent here, Elsie. Elsie wants the submission. He wants to get this fight to the ground, but Ori, he can defend it, but Ori can get submission. He can get submitted, I mean. Striking wise, I'm liking Ori. I like Ori every single way this fight goes, but at least can look for the submission though. So I'm gonna go with Ori though. I like Ori, and I'm gonna say Ori by decision, guys. But I'm not confident. Tyson Pedro is back versus Al Villanueva. Pedro been off for a while, since 2018, I believe, or longer than that. Yeah, he's been off for a long time. I believe knees messed up. He had to do reconstruction on his knees. Ike can get submitted, man, and he's been submitted a lot of times. Ike been submitted a couple of times, man. Maybe, I believe, like 5 times or more. Pedro should get this fight to the ground. I mean, he hasn't fought in a while. We don't know, how he's gonna look. But if I have to make a choice, Ike, to me, Ike is a heavy hand striker. What I'm saying? If you're in there, if you're in the UFC in the cage, you deserve to be in there. I'm not here to disrespect the guys, but I feel Pedro has a better edge on the ground. So I'm going to go Pedro here by submission in the first round, guys. And I'm not confident, just for the fact that we haven't seen Pedro in a while. Dwight Grant versus Sergey Khandozhko. Dwight Grant here, heavy-handed. Slow out the movement though, that's the thing. Heavy-handed, but he's slow out the movement, man. And the footwork too. His opponent here, Sergey. Sergey, in my opinion, is more well-rounded, more technical with the movement, striking. Last fight was Kabanov. A lot of these guys in this card hasn't fought in a while. They've been out. So again, this is the next fight here where, you know what I mean, is like, what I see from Grant last fight, I don't like how Grant looking lately as far as competition. I'm going to go with Sergey here. And I'm going to say Sergey by decision, but I'm not confident, guys. Jourdain Wright versus Marc-André Barriault. Jourdain Wright here, man, first round finisher guy, man. He has the power, he has the stand-up, but he needs to finish the fight quickly. He's a sprinter. And if he doesn't finish a fight, he starts to get tired, he starts to lose composure. It looks like more mental. And once he get hit, you hit him one good time or two good times, he just gets stunned and he breaks. If he can't take out Mark in the first round, then he could lose a fight, man. Just to be honest with you, right? Every fight he's losing, you know, if he doesn't finish you, you know. Or if you touch him up, then that's it. Mark, I feel, is more composed, is more experienced guy here. He's been through the grind and he come back. If you look at Jourdain, he doesn't come back. Once you get him and it's done. So I'm gonna go with Mark here. I'm gonna say Mark by KO TKO in the second round. All right. Next fight here, guys. We got Charles Jourdain versus Lando Vannata. Charles here, kickboxing base, very technical guy. Ground game has been getting better, but he can get taken down. I like what I see from Jourdain. Vannata, he's been up and down. Seems like he's kind of leveling out a little bit now. Not taking as much damage as he used to. You know, has movement, head movement, can take this fight to the ground. He can, you know. But man, I'm liking Jourdain here, man. I feel Jourdain is just more the fresher guy. Hasn't really taken that much abuse. I'm gonna say Jourdain by decision though. All right. Next fight here, guys. We got Romanov versus Chase Sherman. Romanov most likely going to get this fight to the ground. He can also get a submission or a KO TKO. Sherman has an IQ problem, fight IQ, and I mean, heavy-handed, but if Romanov locks up with him, which most likely is going to lock up in the clinch, he's going to take him down. So I'm going with Romanov here, KO TKO in the first round, but if Romanov is having a hard time with Sherman and can't get him down, it could be a problem, so be careful. Big guys like this doesn't take much, man. It takes one shot and it's over. So I wouldn't go too high on Romanov. Alright, but I like Romanov by KO TKO, first round, mostly ground and pound. Next fighter, Maycee Barber versus Montana de la Rosa. Kind of tongue twisted there. Montana de la Rosa. Well, not really, but alright. Maycee Barber here, karate background, has been improving. You know, she's setting it up now, man. She's putting it all together in a kind of a way. Montana de la Rosa, though, striking is still in the works. She has gotten better, but it's still like, you know what I mean? It still needs a little more work, man. Her most thing is to get the fight to the ground and pull off a submission. You know what I'm saying? So she's going to need to take the fight to the ground. And Maycee Barber, she's a little bit on the movement and she's aware. You know what I mean? It's not going to be so easy. But you never know. But I'm going to go with Barber here. I'm going to say Barber by decision, guys. But I'm not confident in this fight here. Because if De La Rosa can get her to the ground and, you know, and put her there and hold her there. But like I said with Barber, she's kind of slippery. You know, she getting better too with the get-ups and everything like that. So I'll go Barber by decision. But I'm not confident in this one because Rosa could edge it out. All right. Next fight here, we got Guida Carpenter versus Puelles, Claudio Puelles, right? This is an interesting one here because look at Guida, you know, he's still looking good, man. He's still getting wins here. He went to split decision against Mark Madison. Yeah, I mean, he beat Michael Johnson. I mean, he's pulling off wins, but he's been submitted like over 10 times, I believe, or something like that. But he's a veteran, though. He's a veteran. You look at Claudio Puelles. I mean, still a young cat. I mean, like I said, this is a guy that I trained with him a couple times way back. So if he's 26 right now, yeah, I'll train with him way back in the days at American Top Team. So he has potential, and actually he's getting better. But I guess Chris Gucci-Macher, I mean, yeah, he pulled off a win, Jordan Levitt, but his competition it's not on the level of Guida. And Guida, I've seen it all. And look at Puelles, his striking has improved, but his ground game is where he shines. So he possibly can get a submission over Guida, man. That's a strong possibility he could submit Guida. So it's a fight where, man, you have experience against, Pulis that's going to have to submit Guida. Guida's kind of slippery on the ground. His experience plays a big factor, man. I'm going to have to go with Guida here, guys. I'm going to say Guida avoids the submissions, but it's not confident because Pulis could get the win here. Believe me, over the veteran. So be careful. But I'm going to go with Guida. I'm going to say Guida by decision, guys, but I'm not confident. All right. Main fight in the card here, we have Amanda Lemos versus Jéssica Andrade. Lemos doesn't look bad. Quick hand speed, footwork, power hitter. She possessed that heavy striking. Kind of like Amanda Nunes, Valentina Shevchenko. Like she has that, right? But her competition is Leslie Smith. She lost to her, but the competition is she fought Hill, but that fight Hill could have won that split decision. I felt Hill kind of won that fight. Jéssica Andrade is a tough fight, man. Especially at 115. She's massive at 115, man. She usually ragdogs everybody at 115. She usually picks them up and slam them and beat them up. I feel that's what's going to happen. Like I said, Loomis could tag her up, but I feel Andrade is just going to kind of like pressure forward, pressure, and I could see her finishing the fight maybe in the second round. So I'm going to go with Jéssica Andrade by the win here in second round, KO TKO. All right? Quick look at the odds here, guys. We're flying through these real quick. Also, there's a Bellator tonight, which I may not get to that, but we're gonna do our best to see what's up. UFC here. Take a quick look at the odds here. Oh my goodness gracious! They got Danberry at what 1,120. Oh man, come on now, man. From my opinion, or I would say, fade this fight. A dog or pass, man. That's it. Mike Jackson can win the fight, guys. Dean Berry is not. He's not in. Who has Dean Berry fought to be this high? And why? Yeah, if you look at Jackson, even in his fights against what's that guy name? He didn't do too good against Mickey Gal, but I mean CM Punk can't really. That's what I'm saying. That's probably why the odds are so high in Berry. But be careful. Be very careful. Dog or pass, guys. Marcin and Lynn's close fight. I do agree with that. Should be close, but I'm liking Lynn's. Elder and Parsons. They got Parsons here 130. It's a close fight. I don't disagree. Elder, he's there. He can wrestle. Striking, chin kind of high. I feel Parsons is a better fighter here. So, yeah, I like Parsons, though. Aori and Ellis. Yeah, I do like Aori here. Feel like he's a better fighter. But still be careful, though. Else he can get a submission. So be careful. Pedro and Isaac. Pedro 6. Yeah, he should be that. But still, Pedro ain't fighting a while. So I would be careful, man. I feel Pedro a little bit too high. He hasn't been competition. He hasn't been fighting. So, and Isaac has. Be careful with this one. Grant and Sergey. It's a close fight. Even fight. So I don't disagree. Grant could take it in overhand. Could catch Sergey, possible. But Sergey, movement and technique, speed kills. Technique you don't see, the one that can finish you, the one that can knock you out. I'm liking Sergey. Close fight though. Wright and Marc. Marc 100 and something. Yeah, true. But Jordan Wright is the quicker guy here. Usually trying to finish the fight real quick. If Marc can't take the shots from Wright, especially the body kick, the head kicks, he could finish Marc in the first round because Marc has been finishing the first round in his last fight. So has Jordan Wright too. So be careful with this one, guys. Jordan Wright could win the fight if he can finish it in the first. So be very careful. Even a submission, takedowns too. He does have a ground game. He could come in and implement a takedown game. So be careful with this one. And Marc gets submitted, which he's never been submitted, but it's a possibility. Charles Jourdain, Vannata, even fight. I like that. Yeah, Vannata not a bad fighter. Could go either way, but I'm liking Charles Jourdain. Romanov, Chase Sherman, Romanov. Oh my damn. Nah, man, I disagree. You know why? Because it's heavyweights. Heavyweights, man, and Sherman experience. Heavyweight, guys, you know. I mean, Romanov take him down, sure, very possible, which that's what's going to happen. But when you see odds like this, man, I always try to go for the dog, man. You know, even 1, 2 parlays, even a single. Yay, you know, it happens. We see it all the time, man. Maycee Barber, De La Rosa. I feel this fight should be an even fight. De La Rosa is not a bad fighter. Her fight IQ is not that bad. Her striking needs work, but she will find a way to win. So even fight. Be careful with this one. Puelles and Guida, don't disagree. Puelles has a chance to get a submission, but Guida has the experience in him. Guida can get hurt too, so Puelles can land some shots and then could hurt him and then submit him. I don't disagree, but I like Guida. Close fight. Lemos and Andrade. Actually, I don't disagree with the odds, and I feel Andrade is going to power through her. So, yeah, like she does at 115. So that's about it there, guys. One love out to everybody. Appreciate the love. That's my breakdown, predictions there, guys. And you guys keep on kicking. Appreciate the support. And subscribe to this channel. Hit the thumbs up button. You can leave a donation, whatever. And one love.